Hello guys, good day. So how are you? I hope that you're doing great because tonight or today we're going to talk about mathematics. So this will be in grade 5 level mathematics, and this is one of the easiest topic in grade 5. Can you guess it? Okay, let me tell you. It's subtracting decimals. So, Teacher Angel, can you please explain in the most easiest way what is subtracting decimals? Of course, I can, I can help you with that. So, first you have to obey what I'm going to tell you. Please get 2 pencils and 1 ruler. So after that, you're going to measure the first pencil and the second pencil. So now, let's assume that the first pencil measures 7.75 in length, and the other pencil is 5.25. Okay, so let's do the very easy method that we've been using when we were in grade 4 or grade 3, and that is the vertical method. So now, as you can see, here are our given 7.75 and 5.25. I'm just so sorry if this goes upside down, okay? So you can write it in your own if you want. So 7.75 minus 5.25. So 5 minus 5, 0, very good. 7 minus 2, okay, 5, very good. And then let's put the dot or the decimal point, and 7 minus 5 is 2. Now we have our final answer, and that will be 2.50. So Teacher Angel, that is quite easy, and we were on grade 5. So how are we going to make it more engaging, or let's say make it more challenging? Okay, so first I'm going to tell you what is subtracting decimals. So as you can see, it's quite easy because subtracting decimals is similar to the usual subtraction of whole numbers. So what is the usual subtraction of whole numbers? For example, if you subtract 9 over 9 over 7, so if you subtract that will be 2. So yeah, just like the usual subtraction in whole numbers, subtracting decimals goes the same way. Okay, so okay, now Teacher Angel, what is decimals? For those who doesn't know what is decimals, let's talk about decimals. So decimals are used to express the whole number and fraction together. So all you have to do is to insert a point, and that is the decimal point. Yeah. So decimals are set of numbers lying between integers on a number line. So they are just another way to represent fraction in mathematics. Sometimes we use fractions and sometimes we use decimals, right? Yeah. So for example, if the vendor sells his watch, or not watch, let's say his cookies into 2 pesos and 50 cents, how are you going to write it? Of course, you're going to write it this way: 2 pesos and 50 centavos. So it goes this way: 2 pesos and 50 centavos. That is decimal. Example of a decimal. So now, Teacher Angel, can you please tell us again what is place value, because we forgot it? Of course, I can help you with that. So place value in mathematics describes the value of every digit in a number depending on its position. For example, I can give you with so much examples. Let's say 3,578. So let's say okay, let's say the place value of 5 in 3,578 is in what place? This is number 5. This is number 3. Okay, So we're going to start from here, right? So ones, tens, hundreds. So the 5 is in hundreds place. Yeah, you're right. So that is a place value. So now, I will give you an example on how to subtract decimal. So since you're in grade 5, we can use greater numbers, okay? Like a complicated one. For example, 2.5 minus 1.75. So Teacher Angel, how are we going to minus this one? So again, there are rules in subtracting decimals. So before you subtract this one, in order for you to make it more easy, you can put the 0 rule. So that is, you have to put the 0, you have to fill in the 0 over here so that you can subtract it easily. So now let's subtract it. 0 minus 5 cannot be. So we're going to borrow from the other, or the next number, that is 5. So 5 will turn into 4, and then 0 will turn into 10. So 10 minus 5 becomes 5. Okay, so 4 minus 7 cannot be again. So we're going to borrow from number 2. Okay, so 2 will become 1, and then the 4 will become 14. So 14 minus 7, very good, 75. So 1 minus 1, 0. So how are we going to do it? Are we going to put only a decimal point over here? Of course, we're going to put the 0. Okay, very good. So the answer is 0.75. 2.50 minus 1.75 is 0.75. So now I will give you the very what do you call this? The specific rules in subtracting decimals. So, by the way, class, this thing, what we're doing is regrouping or borrowing. And you've learned it already when you're in grade 3 and grade 4, right? Okay, so I'm not going to expand it more. So, now, let's move on to the rules for subtracting decimals. You have to take note of this. Number 1, you have to change the given decimals fraction to like decimals before you subtract it. Next, write the smaller number below the greater number in such a way that the digits are placed in the corresponding places and the decimal points are placed in the same vertical line in accordance to the given problem. For example, if a teacher gave you a word problem, so you have to really abide in it. Next, then subtract the numbers in the same way as in the case of whole numbers, and then right after that, subtract, then place the decimal point in line with the other decimal points. So actually this subtracting decimals is quite easy, and I hope that you guys have learned something more today, and I hope that this will help you to to explore math in such a way that will help you to have a better life soon and in the future. So that will be our topic for today. God bless everyone, and see you in our next video.